Yo, what's up? How are you guys doing? Vatrachotsipura. What's up, mate? So we are back. I was hoping we're going to start slightly earlier with the spoilers, but it's already about a week before we go to Prague, and we don't have too much information about what we're going to play. At least today we finally saw the weapons of the new heroes, and I can't say I was 100% correct about these. I mean, the Kunai of Retribution makes a lot of sense. Takafist Sense Accession activated, yeah, let's go. So, yeah, I mean, the Kunai of Retribution was slightly to be expected. Warrior is Pog. Sure, I mean, with Obsidian Fire Vein, I think I made the mistake of. I thought it was if you've played the Dragonic card this turn, but it's slightly weaker. But we'll talk about this. But let's slightly take a sure. Let's talk about Kunai first. I think the rate is insane in Constructed. What I mean is you need to break effects per chain, so hurl, flick knives, and blood runs deep. Definitely, or you could not be running two of them. You could not be, or not always running two of them. You could be running, for instance, the glass knives as well, and you don't mind losing them. But you need, Sindar returns two of them. Oh, it returns to Dragonic Daggers. No, it's not working then. Yeah, so you will actually be forced to have Kunais of Retribution and try to have ways to throw them. So it will make you want to go for Hurl. Syndra will want to make you go for Hurl. I mean, it's really weird how you're going to approach that. Because I feel... Okay, first of all, did you guys think what Syndra is going to do in slower matchups? I don't think realistically you can run two Kunais of Retribution. I think you might... Versus slower matchups, maybe you are one Kodachi, one Kunai of Retribution. In aggressive decks, it's perfect. In aggressive decks, you will want to play all of these cards, and probably, you know, Blood Runs Deep is an insane card. Blood Run Deep does everything. It's weird, it's up to 2 maybe, so you go one Kodachi. Also, Passover exists. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like versus the slower matchups, versus New, for example, you're probably going to want to still run Kodachis. But if that's the case, FaB is going to be simply superior. If that's the case, isn't FaB simply superior to Syndra in these matchups? I mean, traditionally FaB has a great matchup in the slower decks because, you know, the 1.5 damage of Phoenix Flame every turn really adds up if you play a slower game. But with... That's with... I mean, I honestly hope that we don't need to run Hurl. I honestly hope that's the case. I mean, if you need to run Hurl, it's going to hurt a lot the Dragonic chain links with Sindara. Fan can do one card with aids with effects active and flurry. Until now, Sindara does not seem fire. Fealty seems just a cherry on top. Fealty is a funk mechanic mostly. Wardimarth just looks better and can play with smaller hands. Funk can do 1-card aids with effect active and Flory. X9 brand. He has extenders block, 3 dynamo and go brrr. It just works. I mean, with Sindara we have a lot of question marks. I mean, it's really cheap and really easy to open chain links. I mean, guys, Spreading Flame with Connive Retribution. Spreading Flame, Connive for 2, Connive for 2, Blood Runs Deep, you know, Spreading Flame for 3, Connive for 2, Connive for 2, Blood Runs Deep for 3, and everything else you play. I mean, that was your Pixie Blue attack with 2 cards hand, and then every single other card you have also will have active, you know, the Spreading Flames. It's insane. Syndra is going to be doing really explosive hands. But the problem is, I think Syndra is going to have a really great matchups into the aggressive decks with how the kunais feel like, and unless we see a weapon, which I don't find it very likely that we have another weapon. The problem is, can she play 2-card hands versus Nu? I mean, I think Syndra will struggle into Nu, yes. Syndra seems like she will struggle into Nu. You know, the random banishes from graveyard are relevant because then she needs to have cards like Concealed Blade in order to get her weapon back, or if she just doesn't go down that path and is not running Connive Retribution, she's losing her value per turn. You can thread a lot of constant momentum triggers. If no, not a hero, probably, I think, if the metagame is no, I think it's what Alex called. I really hate the fact my tongue feels really bitter for me saying that Alex was right, but probably FaB looks like he will be better positioned in this metagame than Syndra. You can threaten a lot of constant momentum triggers with Blood Runs Deep and Flick Knives. We'll see. I mean, it really depends on what gets printed, right? If Syndra, you know, can play a more mid-range style and, you know, try to combo off Nu, it's not completely out of question. Zen State is big gatekeep for Syndra, so Zen has to go. Zen is a goner. Zen is gone probably, yeah, I don't think... I mean, in the RTN season, we are definitely going to be playing Zen. Zen is definitely the aggro deck to go. You have Memphis and the Battle Harden. Okay, that's great. Does he outvalue Era? Can she beat Viscerai? I think... I mean, again, Vatrachotsipura, I think Syndra won't have problems with dealing with aggressive decks. I think she's just going to do 5-card hand, 5-card hand, do something insane, and then block with a card, do a setup turn to get back the daggers, arsenal a card, 5-card hand. That's going to be her turn sequence. And because she's a ninja, the numbers are really spread out. Similar to Viscerai, what she wants to do, yeah, pretty much, but, you know, the huge difference is that Viscerai does not need to attack, and that's a good thing most of the time. But the problem is if she can have more than one explosive round in a Leaks build. I mean, that's for the ninja players to say. Let's talk about Fang. Yeah, let's go into Fang. The real hero of the set. So, whenever you hit a marked hero, create a fealty token. If you have 3 or more fealty tokens, your daggers cost 1 less to activate. And fealty pretty much needs to, for you to have played a Dragonic card or to have created a fealty this turn. So pretty much whenever we see mark, it should translate into fealty at any point you extend, and we finally got the daggers. The daggers were way better than what I was expecting. I was expecting a weaker version of Kasai's weapons, but the dagger seems much better. Where are the freaking daggers? Am I blind? Obsidian Fire Vein, yeah. So, once per turn action, 1 cost attack. If you play the Dragonic card, this Chain Link. This gets +1 on the go again. Okay, do you understand now why Tome of Firebrand got? Can you see now why Tome of Firebrand got banned? Give me a moment. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. James got on the phone. Ask him why Imperial Flame is not banned, bro. If Fang triggers, this is for damage for free. It's not okay. No, guys. It's in this chain link. It's in this chain link. It will not be that easy to trigger it. You need to make Flurry Dragonic for it to work on Obsidian Fire Vein, and in order to do that, you need to have hit before. I mean, that seems pretty interesting. Their dagger seems pretty interesting because that probably means we will see a lot of Dragonic reactions. I mean, Long Whiskey Loyalty already seems insane, but that's not the reaction you want to have. That's probably not the reaction you need for an opener. There will probably be better reactions. No, Long Whiskey Loyalty is not the first one. Is not. You need to have another Dragonic reaction to open your turn, and then your second one, you want it to actually be Long Whiskey Loyalty. Let's check Warrior a bit. Let's check what cards we have access to. But this is illegal numbers. I mean, it's a Dragonic. I mean, Dragonic was all about, you know, above rate things. With cards we haven't seen now. Braveforge Bracer seems like the way to go currently, probably. But it will be silly that you close the chain in order to activate them. I really want to play Lava Burst. I really want to play Lava Burst in Fang somehow. I can see why they put Guardian Pack for August. This would be this would have it rough if Guardian was a class. In before Fielded Generation Gloves. That's insane. Okay, sorry for that, give me one. Okay. And before any hot takes, yo, what's up? Florian will likely have horrible matchup into this. Embodiment of Earth cries in the corner. Is the first warrior to LL. Heard it here first. The first warrior to LL. Well, that's a hot take. I mean, Bravefort's Bracers makes a lot of sense, but you probably, what's my problem currently with FaB? Warriors have a lot of ways to give go again with the first weapon, so if that's what you need to open your attack, that's great. The problem is that the rate is pretty horrible, so I don't think you're supposed to do stuff like Blade Runner. Maybe Blade Runner is that an insane of a card that you don't mind running Blade Runner, like Pizza Blue, Dagger for 1, give it go again, so that's 4, so that's a 2-card 4 currently, and you have 1 more resource floating, and you have activated the Dragonic stuff. Or if they are marked, you have hit, and now you have a fealty, and because you have a fealty, you can make anything Dragonic, so that means any reaction you have can actually become Dragonic to give it go again, and then, stuff like Long Whiskey Loyalty are now active. With only the information we have currently, which seems okay. So if you do Dagger for 1 into up to 4, so Dagger for 1 Blade Runner, and you have 1 more Dagger for 5. The second Dagger comes for 5, and then you play Long Whisk Loyalty for a +2 and attack an additional time, but you need an extra resource. Are you going to be using Tunic? Probably not. So then the next time a Dagger hits this hero, mark them. So you do a 2-card 4, 3, 1, 3, 6, 8. It's a 1, 2, 3 card 8 that marks them. 3 card 8 that marks them sounds pretty horrible. I mean, if you activate the hero, it seems insane, but in order to activate the hero, it seems like you need to work. But that's only with the cards we know currently. Also, these attacks in the Funk make a lot of sense. I mean, 044, when this attacks a marked hero, create a fealty token, and if you hit them, you make another fealty token with Funk as well. So if you have marked them with anyway, and then you play a Drakai, you threaten 2 more marks. You threaten 2 more fealties, and if you fealty 2 more times, Funk is active. If Funk is active, wild stuff happen. Does anybody know why Gore Belching stonks in the US market? Mansant already got his spoiler, so maybe he's not having a Levia card. So maybe they know something that we don't. Why would Gore Belching be I mean, Gore Belching was an insane card. I have been a preacher of Gore Belching for years now. So if Gore Belching skyrockets and you listen to this stream, that's on you. That's not on me. That's definitely not on me. Fang Gore Belching stonks. Like Earth cards costing 300 more euros to get, replace it to play tier B heroes. But why now? No idea. Why $45 for a Felling? Because Earth is a master talent, bro. Codex is up to 90. Yeah, so we got some information. I don't feel like we got too much information though. I'm really hoping that from today on we start seeing the spoilers. Do we have a schedule? Oh, we make best, I suppose, today. 14th of January. What do you mean 14th of January? I think we get Arachnid Dagger today. Oh no. Oh, that's the reason. That's the reason. You will see the guards when you open the packs. I like it. Guys, I need to top 8 Prague. I need to find an invite to London. That's not how it works. Okay. And it's another day that... Okay, guys, that was it for today about fun stuff. Let's get back into the prison wall. Let's move back into being prisoners of picking, being prisoner for life. Let's get back into prison sentence and try once more. This time it will work, guys. I promise. I promise this time it's going to work. Prague is a nice place to go. All 3, you have things to see. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Guardian, blue. Action. Blue, Guardian. Sledge maxing or riot? No, okay. We are going to live dangerously today. Living on the edge. What is new? Do you guys know a hero called New? I literally know nobody that plays the hero named New, guys. Are you ready for another season of MST domination? Okay, so let's get the Earth Ice cards. Blue. Wait, what are those blues? Why are you playing blue attacks? Nu is partying somewhere. Guys, Nu is not real. She can't hurt us. Trust me. Nu is not a deck. Nu is not a deck. Kapakipo. Who even plays Nu? No one plays Nu, guys. Relax. No one plays Nu. No, literally no one plays Nu. What's up, Safadre03? Thanks for the follow. Please put sleds. We'll see about that. No one, guys, trust. No, literally no one plays Nu. No one plays blue. No. Literally no one. Do you know why we did all of this? No, it's not because also honor activated. Okay, guys, trust me. Do you know why we want to do all of this? Okay. Here's why. Titan's Fist. We are feasting with our Titan. Okay. So we want Mangle. We want this one. We want 2 copies of this bad card. We want Sink Belows. We want Battle. Blow. We want Oaken. We want Spinal. We want Command. Again, here is the question, are we going to try and include the Earth package or not? So our Earth count is pretty horrible. Our Earth count is pretty horrible. What can we do about that? The accident was 2 years ago. Wake up, old him is gone. Don't you dare make me remember those sad times. Any universe we can run Felling of the Crown. Probably we shouldn't even try. Right? So, what are we doing? I mean, the reason to probably want to run the deck like this is to run Pummel. I mean, we will be running Providence in this list to make fusing slightly more reliable. We are getting 7 LLs this year. I am pretty hot on that as well. Mangle does not work either, but I can't say that. It will be insane. So, our Pummel lines are Buckling Blows, CNC and Spinal. Yeah, I mean, no, that's the thing. We need an extender. Okay, we need an extender. We are either going to go for the Ice Quakes. We will either run Red Ice Quakes, or we are going to run Pummels. What are we doing? Red Ice Quakes or Pummel? Both. Okay, let's roll like this. Okay, I'm going to main deck the gem. And since I'm main decking the gem, let's get one more red guardian attack. Just be the degenerate you want to be. Just put Blitzing Sledge on the DVX and win. No. That's a weak resolve. Valakha is madness. No. No. Oh, we need imposing. I forgot we need to play bad cards. I need to cut an attack, I think. We need to cut something. Cut and Notianold? Does that even make sense? Is cutting Notianold even make sense? Okay, Valakha is on the sideboard again, you party poopers. Okay, how many cards we have for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards that activate Zealous. No, we literally have 2 more slots. We are at 34 blues. I like it that we are slightly on the heavier side. Chokeslam literally does nothing in this current meta game. Crush Confidence. Oh my freaking god, what am I even considering? We don't have enough cards to fuse. Maltz is weird. Prime the Fight is a meme. We need the Blizz. Let's add the sideboard and we figure it out. We're simply going to run the blizzards. I'm probably not going to run expose in this list. I want to smash reality. Guardian red. We need to have a game plan into Viserai. Oh, crash down, no. Long fall, lol. Where is it? Smack of reality. Okay, smack of reality. But smack of reality is not even active with simply Icequake. Oh my freaking god. Wake me up when the first game starts. Smack of reality is not even working! Oh, it only works with Pamel! Okay, and we need stalagmite, we need tunic, we need sledge. For boots, unfortunately, we need to go with the horrible guardian boots. And let's get some arcane barrier. Simply boots. Can we ever beat a K now? I don't think we can have. Can we beat a K now? I think we can beat a K now. So if we can think we can beat a K now, let's add the head as well. So we are at 78, so we are only missing 2 hashtag main deck cards. 2 main deck cards. Mangle is not exactly a great 2-card play. We need more attacks, guys. We need a few more. We need 2 more attacks. Let's go with Frostfang. Okay, let's go with Frostfang. Or Incarceration. And I think I want to cut a Polar Blast for a Surge. Perfection. Let's lose to Florian. Zen sniping activated, sure. My free matchup, Zen. Let's lose to Dorinthia. Let's lose to Dorinthia, it's time. Do I want the big boy package in Dorinthia? Do I want a big boy package? I have no idea which card is better, so I'm simply putting everything in. Lead with speed. Dauntless. Come on, what are the chances we are not drawing two blues? What are even the chances we are not drawing two blues? Yeah, let's bite them. There is also another huge question mark we need to answer. Are we going to skip the side events in Prague, or are we going to get the dwarf unmovable? That's going to be a big problem. I need the dwarf unmovable. Oh, they took 6. Skip? I put it a quadrillion bad blue cards in my deck to have block 3 and I got Winter's Bite Polar Blast. I hate you. I hate you. Dwarf unmovable S, dude. Belittle is the freaking most cool character we've ever seen. Block. Yes! Yes! Do you see the genius of Frostfang? The genius of Frostfang. Genius! Oh my freaking god! Genius! Oh no. Cheating. That's cheating. Steelblade Supremacy Dominate is cheating. You don't have a reaction. You do not have a reaction. You do not have a reaction. Oh my freaking god. But sitting! Three, 4, 7. Oh! I did a 14 value turn cycle, no, 15 value turn cycle plus Arsenal, and I was still left behind by Dorinthia. Oh crap. What is this hand? What is this hand? What is this hand? Who put these cards in my deck? Who put these cards in my deck? Huh? Counts as a win. Counts as a win to my book. Aurora. I mean, it's typical Dorinthia lines where they get tilted because they gold out, they have a double Iron Song response. Okay, so Aurora, I don't think we are supposed to run the Pummels, we prefer the Ice Quake, and I need to include at least one Blizzard. The question is there any other, can I include a second Blizzard somehow? I guess I can cut Polar Blast. You want to run 3 Blizzards. I don't like not blocking though. I don't like not having the option to block, and sometimes they don't care about the Blizzards. So you're saying I want to run 3 copies of Blizzard, huh? So maybe not run the 3rd Icequake, 3 Blizzards. Okay, let's not run the 3rd Icequake then, and then let's cut a Polar Blast. Three Blizzards, stop whatever you are thinking. Guys, oh my freaking god, how did you win a world championship, mate? Aggro decks versus Guardians tend to play mid-range. Are you freaking out of your mind? Is it the first time you get presented with this information? I think we sink here. I have a great turn, and there is literally no bad card. Yes, I play the Blizzard I have in Arsenal. I don't want a second Blizzard in my hand. Exactly what you're saying is correct. I agree 100%. But that's why I need 2 Blizzards. I don't want to see more than 1 Blizzards. I need 1 Blizzard fast in order to slam in Arsenal. I don't want Blizzard in random turn cycles. That's my argument for 2. 1 was probably a bit too much. Was such a bad player. Okay, it was a good call to keep the Winter's Bite. Oh guys, look, Blizzard! Oh, we have Blizzard, guys! Oh, look! Oh, Blizzard! Oh my god! I have a Blizzard! Whoa! Whoa, look at the insane power of Blizzard here. Stop playing the game! Okay, guys, that's it. How my freaking god, how to start competitive Pokemon Pocket on the phone because I can't play card games. Why do I even listen to you guys? I should have kept the tier asunder. I honestly think you would be a good VCC Pokemon player. Coin tossing simulator. It's the video game 2 versus 2 Pokemon format. Dude, that's pretty deep Pokemon lore. Oh, they let it go through in the arsenal. Oh, channel. Into Somersault, okay, that makes way more sense. So they have Lightning Surge into Second Strike. So what, are they going to pop Snapdragon? What's the turn? Starfall? The worst that can happen if I let it go through is that I make an embodiment of lighting. I don't have an attack, so I probably want to play Lake. Can I imposing for 0? I can't both imposing. I can Lake Bite. I can Lake Bite Hammer. Lake Bite Hammer, okay, yeah, let's let it go through. That's a good turn. Crumble. Imposing in the hammer. Why? In order to fetch a crumble, I don't think I care so much about Mangle. I think I prefer to play the tempo card. To have the block cards activate. No, let's play the tempo game. Let's play the tempo game, trust. Yeah, I know it's +3 value, but if that was my line, I should have blocked. No, I shouldn't have blocked. I mean, it's channel or hammer. Thinking. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. They have a lighting surge in Arsenal and the channel Valley. I don't want them to play the game. I don't want these dumb red decks to play their cards. Then just remove the Mangle Packle, it's legit. No, no, no! Dude, trust. Trust. Next turn, we get something to give a -1 counter. Trust. Well, the only great argument about what you're saying is the fact that we have a Blizzard in Arsenal. And because we had a Blizzard in Arsenal, potentially we wouldn't care to have extra disruption, because in theory Blizzard is enough. I wouldn't have Lake. Yeah, Lightning Surge pitching a red. I mean, we double block Blizzard here, right? I can keep a random card in Arsenal if I block with Stalagmite, but do I care about that? So they have a red. They're going to Arsenal no matter what. If they had the blue, they had no reason not to pitch the blue. No, they had a reason to pitch the blue. I think it's one of those great scenarios. I'm not casting in my value, but it's one of those good scenarios where I can force them to Arsenal and play Command and Conquer. I don't mind casting out bad turn cycles with Guardian, because that's pretty much our deck. What did I not get? I mean, they could have a blue and swing with weapon, and the weapon would force a card either way in order to ask for a draw. But then I could block with CNC and use hammer. If they had a blue and pitch the blue to attack, yeah, I could simply not play. I could simply not play Blizzard, right? Because I could simply block with CNC. Yeah, it was better not to play the Blizzard, because the high roll scenario of them simply having a red, it was the same thing, and we didn't waste the Blizzard. In the worst case scenario that they had a blue, I would simply block with CNC. But they kept the channel. So by playing the Blizzard, I made sure that the channel will leave. I think I'm fine with that trade then. I think I'm fine with wasting a card to make sure that channel leaves. Go again. Oh, I'm silly. That smells like a snatch. I'm stupid. They still have the equipment. Tier Asunder most of the time is an imposing and a card. But that requires for me 2 cards. So Tier Asunder will have the same effect as the imposing, but asking for 2 extra cards, which is exactly the same thing that will happen with imposing. But Tier Asunder gives us the upside. I think it's better to feast. Last turn it was probably better. I was hoping to get a threat, that's why I was so greedy with the sink below, but I probably shouldn't be so greedy. I should try to play for the turn cycle. Yeah, because it was better to block for 5 with a stalagmite. Yeah, I could stalagmite block, play mangle for the numbers. Play mangle for the numbers, arsenal nothing, or simply hammer. Starfall. Is there any card they can have except from Channel Lake Valley? If that's their second channel though, I think I'm happy. If that's their second channel turn. I mean, they play a Lighting Eye Blizzard. They don't have the resources to pay because they pitch the red. They draw a card, they make an embodiment, and they arsenal a card, and they keep the channel. And then I have a 4-card hand where I go Lake. Let's cash in the value. Let's try to play our turn. I don't want to play the Blizzard. Oh, discharge. Huh? Okay. Sure. So here I can go Lake Crumble. I can go Lake Crumble. Ah, we are short 1 blue. I think we are providencing away the Mongol. Because I don't think I will be able to play the Tier Asunder. Or maybe Providence away the Tier Asunder. After you crumble. Because I'm a genius deck builder! Vatrachotsipura! I think I simply get the free Mangle and Overpitch. I'm short 1 nice though. I mean, I can Mangle into Mangle though. I can mangle into. I can actually no. I can actually take away. I should overpitch. I should actually overpitch. What do you have in Arsenal, Tiara Sander? We are one resource short for the Tiara Sander. A second blue here would be insane. We would be able to Arsenal the Frostfang or the Mangle. The only good part with this line is that our second, we don't have any other shuffle effects, and our second, our third copy of Mangle is in the bottom of the deck. And we still have an Unforgetting Unforgiving, so we actually know that our second Unforgetting Unforgiving will get its value. We got the grass, but now we need to give a -1 counter then. But it's 38 blind cards, so 38 is about 10 card hands, so we should draw about in the 5 next turn. We have 4 turns to actually... We have 4 turns to give them a -1 counter. If they let the grasp go through. Okay. Okenol for 10. But that means we don't need to block. Please don't have a channel. Then we simply don't want to see. Okay, that's perfect. That's damage. I'm never blocking this one. And they showed us a blue. Okay, no channel. That's great. Is it too much to also use the Ice Quake though? What am I even saying? Sorry, I'm going to undo. Oh, we saw a blue, so they can simply play their turn. No. Let's keep on the not blocking. Sorry. Always use Quake. I think they probably won't have a turn either way, but no, Okenald will get rid of 2 of their cards. Block with Disable Pitch Blizzard. I want to play Tiara Sander. Oh, they had a sink. Oh, they had a sink and got screwed by Lake. That's great. Oh, they don't have a way to get rid of it. That's funny. Oh, that's your next attack. That's actually coming for 8. 2, 4, 8. No, they can't actually block it. Ah, let's do it like this, it's fine. Probably we shouldn't have used Okenald. We should have simply swinged with a hammer. Yeah, hammer for 8 was much better. If you have only react, you can block with Hell and Carapace if you didn't have Quake. I guess this line is safer because we know 100% that they can stop this turn. And because they pitched a sink below, it's pretty likely that they have another react in Arsenal that they couldn't play. Oh, they actually had the sink below, so they could actually prevent the hammer. Wow. I think I'm playing the Tempo Polar Blast here. That was a great sequence. Okay, now we have the -1 counter, so the achievement got completed. The Unforgetting Unforgiving is active now. Arc Lighting. What do you mean illegal, friend? What do you mean with illegal? Drawing like... Guys! Can you see the guy in the back? Do you think I have this guy watching over us as a joke? Guys, come on. Come on, you... That's... Okay, chill. You know... There is a reason we are true Elemental Guardian gamers here, okay? There's a reason. There's a reason... No, he's the other way around. Okay, here. Can you see his magnificent beard? Channel? What? Ooh, spicy. That's interesting. He allowed for our sins. We have a pretty clean Ice Quake. We have a pretty clean Ice Quake turn. I don't think I want to set up. I have the tempo. But I'm not playing Tira Sunder that way. Wait. We always Arsenal. I can use every single equipment. Thinking. I can simply hammer. What do I need to overthink that? Do I need to play Tira Sunder? I can. Icequake is annoying enough, I think. And in the later stages, I prefer Tira Sunder over Cranial Crush. And we haven't seen Sigil yet from him. And the next hand has, our next hand has Unforgiving and Forgetting. You're never moving that from Arsenal, that's why we run Crown of Providence, brah. Oh, they block for 7. So they simply are going to Arsenal, okay. Oh, bite. Do we still have Oakenolds in the deck? We've played 2 Oakenolds if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2 Oakenolds. Giving -1 to Snapdragon is giga chad. Casual 7. In theory, in a perfect world, I want to use Providence in a turn where it feels like I'm going to block, because most cards are a hit in Arsenal, but we still have the 1 copy of Unforgetting, Unforgiving. So, in theory, if we have a decent blue for Arsenal, it's fine, because if we drew a random blue, we pitch it to play our hand. If we get a red, we play the red. We Arsenal the red. But because we still have the 1 copy of Unforgetting, Unforgiving, I'm not so sure I want to do that. Even though here it would be probably insane to have a Frostfang. That looks like the +3. I think that's turn 1. So... okay, here is a good spot to Coronet, to Providence. Why? Take away that. Get 2 cards. Do I actually need to block with my last Oakenfold? I think I do. I don't think I need the 3rd Oakenfold to end this game. And that's the other thing, if we keep playing 2-card hands, I don't mind. I mean, at some point they're going to use Snapdragon, and that's the turn where I will probably Providence. I mean, they're getting fatigued pretty soon either way. Yay! I think I'm fetching it because I have a double hand thingy. I'm still fetching it. Ah, probably not so great then. It was slightly better to keep the glass elf footsteps for lethal next turn, but I don't think it matters. I don't think we can lose from this position. Yeah, I mean, even if they had their next hand, they could block for 7 and do what? Arc lighting, volley. The first volley was prevented with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they could save themselves there. No! What is, guys, what's this hero? Why no Momo? What's this guy doing? Have you guys seen this hero before? I think it's probably the first time I've seen this hero. Do you know what he's supposed to do? Anyone has any idea what this new guy is supposed to do? First time in my life I've seen this hero. No. What's this weird hero? Concede go next. This guy's cheating already. Uh The blue dagger is slightly annoying, but I don't think I can play around it. Oof. No, don't play surgical, that's cheating. Come on, come on. Any chance we can keep a hand, please. Any chance we can keep a hand. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think we should have overblocked here. We need to level up, chat. We need to level up. We made the call last turn that it had a reaction that gives them exactly +3. And next turn we didn't play around the same hand, while they changed nothing in their hand. So it was a bit too greedy, a bit too bad manners to not expect our opponent to have anything at all. It was a bit too much. We are probably going to get destroyed by the Tierra Sunder. Let me guess, Blue Dagger. Count your blessings, and you haven't been punished by turn 8. You haven't been punished by playing this horrible card. I think it's the easiest no block of my life. No block or simply valid. They have another mangle. There is literally no way they don't have another reaction, but I'm going to ask for it. Should I give them a quicken there? I think I should give them a quicken. The only problem is here that even though we have disabled the mask, their next turn, the random blue can translate into transcended to disable things. So we just need to be ahead enough. Scale pillar, that's horrible. Yeah, I honestly don't care. Yeah, he pitched it for some reason, so I guess that should be fine. We could reach a state where the specialization is not relevant. Surgical. Oh, I can't attack if I do that. Should I keep the pulverize? I can simply play the CNC. Okay, let's simply play the turn cycle. I mean, what they're doing is not completely insane because they are running blessings, so the inevitability of the late game is on their side. The Blizzard is pretty relevant here. I don't think I'm blocking a... I'm not blocking a double trouble. If they don't have their third Severance Call, I don't care. Okay, that's damage. Who cares? Sure. Fine, I'm super fine with that. I'd much rather get hit by that, but then... No, so close! Oh, they wanted a different order. If one of those cards was a blue. I think I'm still playing the CNC. Oh no, wait. Yeah, why waste Tunic? I'm removing a card from the deck, but I don't think the game should reach this point. I don't think the game should reach the point where the deck size is relevant, because they no longer have mask. I need to kill them. At any point, if they do a huge turn with blues on third cycle or something, I'm dead. So I just need to kill them before that. I can simply sledge for the damage. I think I prefer that. I don't think one card would make that much of a difference. I think it's more important for me to have a card in Arsenal. And to mask better the fact that I have Forgetting Unforgiving in my hand. The problem here is we get hit by Siren's Call, but I think we've seen them pitch their third Siren's Call. We still have a Mangle, so we can hit with Mangle this turn. Sure. That's fine. I think I prefer Oakenhold in the deck because it's a 2-card 7 over Backling Blue, which is a 2-card 8, because for 2 cards I have Sledge. Sure. Double D react here wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary. And I guess that's the most likely scenario. I don't think they want to lose their boots, yeah. And we've played a lot of Command and Conquers. That's a good hand. That smells like D-React. That smells like attack reaction. But they would probably dagger first if that was the case. So that could be the third blessing as well. On the other hand, I can Lake. I don't want to give them Quicken. I can Lake. I think it's better. Go again, okay. I don't even mind Codex here. We are not disrupting them though. I can let the CNC go through now. We need to think this through. If we let the CNC go through, we lose our life lead. And we need to cast in our life lead in the turn where they use specialization, but we're giving them tempo. The Okenol is going to get lost at some point, so the question is, do we want to lose the Okenol now or not? I don't think there's much they can do with Lake into Hammer, so we might get tempo back. I think we need to let this through. I think we need, I don't think I can afford to lose my Lake. I think that's my win condition right now. Do I have another lake in the deck? We do. We have another lake in the deck as well. We have 2 more lakes. We can... Hopefully we can lock them out. Now I just need to have lake on board for 4 rounds. And I'm not dead to disable. I'm not dead to disable. But they can still take the 5 and just use 2 blues to pay and use the other 2 blues to play their turn. But hopefully they're stuck with some D-reacts and stuff. And you know, the specialization makes it way harder for them as well. They have the 3rd blessing as well. What color is the blessing? I can see 3 reds, so the last blessing is yellow. That's bad for me. Call Maxillaris. Oh no. Okay, but that's the thing now. I don't mind getting hit by that. I go down to 4 and they are out of this. They won't be able to do this again. I'm simply losing the 2 Thunderquakes. Oh, they have a Winter's Bite as well. I have Tunic. I have Tunic, it's fine. I don't think they have the 3rd Siren Skull here. Do we still have an Okenhold in the deck? 1 Okenhold. Is there any Okenhold banished? 1 Okenhold. We still have 1 Okenhold in the deck, so I prefer Crumble to Eternity then. Blue disable steers under Thunderquake. Some people told me about a hero called Nu. I have no idea what they're talking about. What is this new guy? Nu, what type of hero? What's your game plan? No. No. Sink below. You're a prisoner of Sink Below. So all we need here is for them not to have lethal. What did I miss so far? Not too much. I mean, there's not too much things going on currently. Unfortunately, obviously. But yeah, not too much going on currently. We are still on the waiting room for the spoilers. Hopefully by the end of this week we have some stuff. I mean, I was expecting, I have literally cleaned everything in my schedule to have time to stream every day, but there's nothing to stream about because we don't have the cards for Prague. So probably we're going to pull out some all-nighters by next week. In the last few days, stream 24/7 to get things right. Okay, I'm really happy they didn't have a sing below here. They literally cannot activate this one, right? But I need to block for 5. I need to respect the reaction. His number. Oh, they have a nick. 2 copies of just a nick. 3 copies of just a nick. 2 copies of Venomous. 1 copy of his. They have a his. That's the most likely scenario. The good thing is I don't think I care too much. The bad thing is I'm giving them an autumn stats if they have Transcend. So the question is, am I playing around? No, I think I should block like this and use Blizzard. I think that's the line. If someone else is watching, there is a team literally called Chaos. I know, man. Sad face, no space. They have the 3rd blessing here, so unfortunately that's it. That's game over. We couldn't play around. I don't remember what they pitched this round, and it's too random to have any input on what they could have. Most likely scenario here was Codex though. They go down to 1, not enough, and they get a 4-card hand into Prognosis, where I need to... I can no longer play around the D-React. In theory I can. But that's most likely a his. Can I play around a his? No, I can play around both a his and... I actually can play around both a his and... can play around his, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You talk about the 2025 goals in the stream as well. No, not really. But since you mention it, we're going to stream way more in 2025. We are on our way to conquer the streaming universe of Flesh and Blood. Blooding with Codex, well, it still has Tunic. Weird. Yeah, no reason to do that. 1 and 0 are pretty similar. 1 and 2 is pretty similar, I mean. I can't block that. But I'm giving them go again to autumn stats. So I need to block that, okay. I'm blooding with 2 cards the next card either way, so I don't think it changes much. I need to keep the cards. Go down to 1. Yeah, and here they can transcend Tunic stuff. Oh, bro. Codex. Yeah, that's game. No. So close! Yeah, I should have tried to play around. I should have called out his on the Bonds turn. On the Bonds of Agony turn, I should have hardcore called out that they have his and simply block for his and not play around anything else and keep the Blizzard. That was our only way out. And you know, a lot of things need to happen, you know, them having awkward codexes, but you know, them having awkward codexes is a byproduct of running counter blessings, so I don't find that too unlikely. And the sledge helps me during the later stage of the game. I'm not so sure about the number of blue playables. Maybe if you actually need to consider new. If you actually want to consider new, maybe you're supposed to find a number where you can reduce it pretty heavily and probably simply cut all the Guardian attacks and only keep Tiara Sunder. So that means that maybe out of the 12 Guardian attacks you're running, maybe we reduce them down to 5 somehow, and we have 5 blues to switch in versus new. And maybe the Pulverize is just a meme, and maybe we're supposed, you know, if we commit even these 2 blue cards in anti-new stuff, maybe we can include more cards that can accomplish this goal as well. Because if I run Tiara Sunder with only Sledge, and they have no targets for Tiara Sunder, and their only targets are random blues, maybe that matchup is more bearable. If you're remotely interested in Jarl, check out Lupin's Fiasco list. Me and Angelus were trying. I think it's excellent what we have now. Lupin Fiasco. Not in Greek. Titan's Fist, Ice Creek, Frostfang, Pummel, 1 Manglul, Red Winter's Bite. That's interesting. It makes a lot of sense actually. Blizzard, Eisen, Cold Snap, Crumble. So, Eisen over. That's a good call. Frozen to Death. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The Ice Fuse for Simply Oakenold, huh? And it's a 3-cost for the Hammer. Fruits of the Forest as the other activator. Increasing them to 5. Making it easier to fuse. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I'm happy that other people as well have ended up to the same core cards of the deck. And see this Chill for Oaken and Frozen, right, they still run Frozen. Yeah, I guess Frozen's a 3-cost ice card, makes a lot of sense to run it. And with the release it's easier to run Channel. The problem with the release is obviously the smaller number of attacks. But that makes it easier for new as well. I like the list. I don't think I'm going to switch Tiara Sunder for Frozen. I don't think I'm going to do that. I love the Fruits of the Forest. I can see the Cold Snap being better than Polar Blast. I'm still trying that out though. So maybe he's right, but I haven't tested enough to see if I prefer Polar Blast or Cold Snap in this metagame. Fruits of the Forest is really smart. I think I should have included that. And so the question is, do I prefer Channel Mount Eisen or more blues? Or more blue attacks? Regarding the offensive package, pretty much on the Red Winter's Bite, the difference is that on the Red Winter's Bite package and a few extenders, I have the Mangle package in the deck. Cold Snap is there for fusing an Arsenal card that you can actually use. Yeah. I get that. In the same mindset I have... that's a very nice list, by the way. In the same mindset I have Polar Blast. So the big question mark is Aizen for me, and if I should include the red package or not. And he's slightly heavier on the blue, which I agree on. I'm not so sure about 35, but I think you should run more than Victor. I think you need more blues than Victor does, because a lot of your blues are playable. Blast really does nothing versus aggro. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're not going to. You won't play this card either way. This slot, you will not have time to set up this card either way most of the time. And you know, versus Guardians, most aggressive decks tend to try to play mid-range games, so Polar Blast is actually slightly better there if you actually get the time to set it up. But again, I'm not. It could 100% be this way. It could 100% be strictly better, but I haven't tested it enough. Freezing in Arsenal versus Aurora would be more relevant. I have the same argument though to give Dominate versus Aurora that's running, you know, the return to attacks into your hand. Because they can't block with 2 cards and play that if you have Dominate. But again, I can totally see what the Cold Snap tries to accomplish. To force as much interaction. And sometimes all these taxes stack together. So it's pretty smart. A Winter's Bite red is really smart. It's strictly better than the Incarceration red I was trying to run. Winter's Bite accomplishes the exact same things and has Go again. So that's really smart. You hear Frostbite when you play it either way. She loses a card to bounce it. Totally, I can see your point. But versus Guardian, they tend not, you know, Aurora especially, maybe Zen sometimes, they don't care to have Arsenal. Especially because we are a nice deck. Whenever they get a non-interruptive hand, they try to play every single card in their hand. And if we are in the attrition game, so they have, you know, a card in Arsenal and they do these value turns. Polar Blast seems good enough as well, because if I can push an effect of a CNC, for instance, because Dominate also helps them want to use equipment, because if I play a Command and Conquer with Dominate, they can block it, but they need to use equipment, and if they use equipment, it activates my Crumble to Eternity. But because they're not running Crumble to Eternity, I can see 100% that in this list, Cold Snap is strictly better. But if you still want to run Crumble, not Crumble to Eternity, Unforgiving, Unforgetting, sorry. If you still want to run Unforgetting, Unforgiving, Dominate also sometimes helps with that. That's the only upside compared to Cold Snap. On every other situation, Cold Snap most of the time is strictly better. Yeah, I think that's a pretty great list, to be honest. Pretty great list. So, considering that, I guess we could cut the disables for the fruits. And since we increased our earth count, we can simply cut the surge for the 3rd blast. So the question here still remains, can we reduce the number of our blues enough so Nu won't have targets for Tier Asunder? That pretty much means we should cut the pulverizes for expose. And right now we have 6 blues in the sideboard. So if we simply switch 3 of the blues in our main deck, we can actually reach this stage with Nu. So regarding blue cards, we can run Guardian Earth Elementalize. So I guess the easiest one to run is Frozen to Death as a 3-cost Ice. The question is, are we getting a guide for Jarl when the Mastery Pack drops by you? I mean, if Jarl was slightly more competitive, I could have 100% done a deck about him. But currently, I think he has too many problems to try and address every single one of them. If the metagame changes enough with a new set and Jarl is even beta, if Jarl is even close to Florian tier, I will definitely do a deck tech. And the Mastery Pack is pretty far away right now. I guess we could run, so the question is, we could run, I guess, Buckle. Yeah, we could, the discussion is between Frozen to Death and Buckle, I guess. Well, if we're talking about the new metagame, we are simply main decking Rolling Fissure, though. But with the cards we have currently, I guess the discussion is between... Hello, Florian made 200 LL PPDs during the season. Very good hero. I agree. I mean, I'm not dissing Florian. By any means, I'm not dissing Florian. All I'm saying is that Florian is clearly in the top 6 slots of the decks. In the top 6 decks or 7, you know, Florian is definitely there, but he's also totally not on the top 3 decks. You're the best Guardian now, I agree. I agree. I mean, if we... I mean, currently with the new metagame, without having any new information, Enigma, Zen, and I guess Aurora are slightly above everyone else. I think there's a weird dynamic there, but I think Aurora, Zen, and Enigma are slightly above everyone else. So that leaves us with Viserai, that is going to explode when Zen gets the chop. And you know, that's the problem with Florian. Florian is weird with Enigma, is weird with Aurora. You know, what's Florian's best matchup? Kaio, but Kaio doesn't beat anyone. Florian is weird, has a horrible matchup in the Viserai. I mean, the Viserai matchup for Florian has to be tremendously weird. I mean, the Florian guys could totally try to find a way to solve that problem, but it's another problem you have. You are not these, you know, decks like Florian, the more mid-range style deck, are supposed to have some natural enemies, and these natural enemies most of the time tend to be aggressive decks. But, you know, Florian, Viserai is an ultra-aggressive deck that has a great matchup in Florian. So, Florian feels like playing Bravo in Outsiders, honestly. You're okay with most. Yeah, I agree. But by the same standards, you don't have any good matchups either. I don't think we should divert. I'm returning to the Jarl discussion. I think it's pretty much Rolling Fissure. It's not activating the hammer, but I don't think. Can you afford not to run Rolling Fissure? Unless you're Giga Chat Tabulareas. I don't want to get lower by 34 blues. I don't think I want to be lower than that. I mean, we could add cantrips, but I would like these new cards to block 3. We could, I mean, the easiest add always is cantrips. Oh, we can, Winter's Grasp. Winter's Grasp. Nah. Eisen is good, but it's not activating hammer. So, Eisen is totally off. So the question is, it's between probably Frozen to Death. It's between Frozen to Death. Winter's Grasp. No, Winter's Grasp makes no sense. Any elemental cards? I don't want it to be an attack though. I don't want it to be a guardian card, and all of the elemental cards that are good are guardian. I don't want it to be a no-block card. There's no way we are not playing third wolf. I can see that being a point. I could totally try and fit in the third wolf as well. I mean, I'm struggling my deck too much to try and include the Unforgiving package. I could totally see trimming the third Buckling Blow. Because Wolf and Buckling Blow pretty much accomplish the same things. You know, the problem I have with Jarl is that your playstyle forces the game to go into a mid-range type of game where you attack and the opponent blocks with 2 cards, and then they attack with 2 cards, so you block with 2 cards and do this back and forth. But if our deck does not have enough 3 blocks, we are losing these mid-range trades by random decks. That's why I really don't want to overput cards that are 2 blocks. And we gotta cut Backlink for third Pummel. I guess the way the list is currently, what makes the most sense is the non-attack. I think that what makes the most sense is the Guardian non-attack Buckle. I think that's what makes the most sense currently. I'm not so sure when the new cards so though. Where's Buckley? And I guess the weakest one probably has to be Thunderquake. I guess it has to be Thunderquake. Not inventory, sorry, maybe. The next Guardian attack gets +1 dominate when this hits a hero destroying a win the control with a +1 counter. It's not great either. Yeah, so the question I guess is it more relevant to have a card that's fringely playable, but it's ice, but it's not ice? Or have a card that's almost never playable, but it's ice? And I'm obviously talking about Frozen to Death. Is it worth more the fact that it's an ice card? Or we simply live our lives in the wild and simply leave 3 blue attacks in versus no? That's not too insane either. Or we simply add Icequake and Pummel and go down to 32 blues. That's not too bad. I think I don't mind that. Let's do this actually. Let's keep everything that says 8 in the blue slot scene. And versus new, we will be we'll be reducing our blue count, unfortunately, and making our blues slightly worse. Way worse, but still. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we run a single copy of Smack Reality. We can just use Winter's Grasp. Yeah, but I mean, Winter's Grasp, Frozen to Death is strictly better because it's a 3-cost and it activates Titan's Fist. Where are the cards? LSS, please! Let's us test for Prague. And we still have a lot of expansion slots that we haven't seen, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 expansion slot cards we haven't seen. 9 expansion slot cards we haven't seen yet. My freaking god. I thought we had seen like 80% of the expansion slots. And we've seen about 40, 35. 45. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'll be constantly on the lookout for new cards. So the moment we get a big drop by the set, we are probably going to schedule like a 12-hour stream or something next week. Because, you know, in literally 10 days, we fly to Prague to play in our last chance to find an invite for London. There are some battle hardens that realistically that I could travel to, but I don't think it's worth to travel for a battle harden because for about the same money you could get a PTI. So hopefully we do well in Prague. So we need to test out a lot. Guys, again, thanks for dropping by. I'll see you around. We'll be in touch. I'm probably going to start streaming way more now that I'm done with work and stuff. So be safe, have fun, enjoy your spoiler season, and play your cards. See you around.